And we back, and we back. Hey, this ain't no intro, this the entree. Hit that intro with Kanye, I sound like Andre. Tryna turn my baby mama to my fiance. She like music, she from Houston, like Auntie Beyonce. Man, my daughter couldn't have a better mother. If she ever find another, he better love her. Man, I swear my life is perfect, I can merge it. If I die, I'll probably cry in my own service. It was a dream, you cannot mess with the beam. This is like this many rings, y'all know what I mean. This for the kids of the king of all kings. This is the onlyest thing. This is the beat that played under the word. This is the sheep that ain't like what it heard. This is officially first, this is the third. This is a This is all we got, so we might as well give it all we got. This is a music is all we got, so we might as well give it all we got. I get my word from the sermon. I do not talk to the serpent. That's a holistic discernment. Daddy said I'm so determined. Told me these goofies can't hurt me. I just might make me some Earl tea. I was baptized like real early. I might get Satan and swirly. Wish I could tell you it's ready. Tell you it's ready today. They don't give nothing away. You gotta fight for your way, but that don't take nothing away. Cause at the end of the day, music is all we got. Music is all we got. Music is all we got. So we might as well give it all we got. Music is all we got. Music is all we got. We know we got it. 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 Music's all we got.
All of a sudden, everything changed.
Beshear also announced 2 more positive cases of the coronavirus, 1 in the Louisville and 1 in the Lexington area. The total number of confirmed cases in Kentucky to 10.
All gatherings where people would come together are closed.
Our building went from being a place of joy and community to a place we were prohibited to be in. We had to change our approach and mindsets. The new normal had settled in. But nothing, and I said nothing, could stop us from being together.
You're gonna join a Zoom conference call.
From our live videos on Instagram to a new way of doing small groups through Zoom.
So Jim with us here now. Come on.
Our church was not defined by what happened within its walls.
So I couldn't.
We're gonna do something a little different than last week.
2 months.
2 months.
No hairstyle. Quarantine.
That's a lot of mini quesadillas right there.
I miss you guys.
More than you'll ever know.
And we hope this video finds you in good health.
We're here for you. See you next time, Mountain View students.
But it didn't all go well.
Hey guys, what's up, man? I'm Ryan. I don't know why I said that.
I learned. Totally blank. Totally blank.
I was probably angry with someone today, probably driving on the way here. I don't know, but
He's only been with us today.
yeah. I was.
Yeah.
Whoa! I don't know what we're rowing about.
We rose to the occasion and decided to make a change.
Doing. Peeps or Reese's Pieces?
Best day ever.
But the wait is over. After many months of being all alone,
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
it is time to stand up, get loud, and get crazy because we are back.
All right, let's go ahead and stand up, everyone. We're gonna worship together tonight. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. Here we go. I don't wanna be on my phone, but I can't be alone. Welcome to the modern world. Trying to be somebody I'm not, but it's not what I want. Tell me there's another way. All the lies and shades are not fake. All the shit thrills were only down waste. Tell me what society's plan should find who I am. Come on, if you know it, sing with us. All of my best friends, I seek a pretending. We want the truth. We want it. We want it. So much is missing. So give us the real thing. I know it's true. Ready? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Come on, hands up. I don't wanna stereotype to decide who I am. Hey! You never knew me anyway. Over trying to find the next high, cause the high never lasts. I'ma go another way. All the lights are shakes and I'll fade. Dealing what's right, times they I change. Tell me what society's plan should find who I am. Come on, sing it if you know it. All of my best friends, I seek a pretending. We want the truth. We want it. We want it. So much is So give us the real thing. I know it's you. I know it's you.
What's up? How are you guys doing? What's up,
Hey,
dude?
y'all.
Yes.
It's so glad to be back, and it's so amazing to actually have people in front of us instead of just a
People in
camera
front
and
of you,
Isaac.
Except for right here. Like,
Yes, yeah.
this whole, like, I like how y'all didn't
And a little
want to
bit
be
right
here
there,
right in
but-
front of us, but we do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Hey, listen, we're glad you guys are back tonight. Last week was incredible. Did anybody have a good time last week?
Yeah.
Yes, I kind of just like got
Yes.
home. I kept smiling. It was a lot of fun. And tonight's going to be incredible as well. We're going to play a game here in just a minute. Everybody say what's up to Jackson. He's right here. When you don't have kids ministry, they get to come to student ministry, so here it is. But listen, hey, we want to remind you a couple things. While you guys are in here enjoying worship, you can feel free to take your mask off. If you want to keep it on to feel better safe, you are more than welcome to do that. At the same time, we do ask you, when you get up, you start moving around, just please put the mask on for us. And at the same time, we want to make sure we have fun tonight. We're going to do that here in just a little bit because we're going to play a game. So be thinking if you want to play a game, we're going to play that here in just a little bit. But at the same time, listen, we want to make sure everyone's safe. So we kind of want to social distance when we're up moving. Make sure you put your mask on. And then right now, we have the rule. My man Jerome Basham back here. Everybody look at him. He's not expecting it, but he is the man. I call him J-Rome. You can call him that if you want. But listen, he's going to be monitoring one person in the bathroom at a time.
Yes, so we're so glad that we're all back. But something that we did kind of started over quarantine is these Bible app devotionals, and some of you might have been a part of that, but we're going to keep doing that so we can stay connected because they go along with our series that we talk about on Wednesday night. You get to input what you learned from that day, and we just think it's really great. So we have a QR code because we know it's so easy to just pull out your phone because you sit on it during service. So go ahead and pull it out now. Just scan that QR code. If you're not in the Devo, it started last week, but you can still jump in. It's never too late, and it's every day. It's really short, but it's awesome, and we want to hear from you guys. So go ahead and get that, and yeah, we'll see y'all on there.
Yes, all right. Everybody scan the QR code. If you don't know what a QR code is, I'm sorry, we'll explain it to you later. But listen, you can do that. We're going to keep that up there for our game. But listen, who wants to play a game tonight? Anybody? Like a couple people. All right, listen, we have to get back. We have to do better than that. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a game tonight called You Know What. And here's what we're going to do. Tonight, my man Jason is going to be bringing the word, and he's going to be talking about something really important. And he's going to be talking about this idea of, listen, does anybody really know you, right? Does anybody really know you? I don't know what's happening right there. It's just awesome. At the same time, does anyone really know you? So here's what I need you to do. Tonight, we need 3 different pairs, 2 pairs, right? One person, or actually 2 people make a pair. We need 3 different pairs, okay? You gotta be best friends. You gotta know some stuff about each other. I got one right here. Here we go, 1. We're gonna go, are we denying it? We're denying it? We'll go 2, and let's go 3 right here. Let's go 3 right here. I need somebody back here. Now they're arguing I don't know. Who's going? Who's going? Are you coming? Let's go, let's do it. Come on, read me right here. I do CrossFit. I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't do CrossFit. That was a lie. All right, here we go. Where's my people up here? Y'all doing it? Are you in? Let's go. All right, so here's the way it's going to work out. We need you to spread out. Social distance, 6 feet apart. So Alexis, Ann, one of you stay over here. Ann, stay over there. Alexis, come with me. You can be right here. Ann, you stay there. All right, what's up, yo? All right, Mason, you're going to go that way. Allison, you're going to go to the other side of Alexis. You're going to go this way, Layla. And you're going to go this way. All right? Spread out, 6 feet apart. Everybody should have a board, and everybody should have a marker, okay? The way we're going to do is if you're on this side, listen, remember who your partner is, because what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a question, and you have to match an answer with your partner, okay? So to keep cheating, because no one from Valley View Church ever cheats, we're going to make you face the opposite way. So this group, you're going to face that way. And this group, you're going to face that way, all right? Here's what I need you to do. The first question is this. I need you to name 3 large cities that are not in the USA. Name 3 large cities that are not in America.
No looking,
If you match one, you get a point.
Cities.
Cities.
Cities. 3 cities, not in the United States.
The question, this is the hard one. They get easier after this. All right, ready? If you can't name 3, just name 1, and hopefully you're going to get it. But you can put the max of 3. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show your answers to the crowd. Let's see what we got down here. Layla, what'd you get? She got a blank. Did we get a blank? I'm just kidding. All right, so hold on. We got Mexico City. Alexis, do you have Mexico City?
Uganda.
She what?
Uganda.
Did she really?
Yeah.
I feel like there's some major cheating on that one. So 1 point. I can't prove it. We have, what is this? Lisbon, London, Rome. Allison, do we get any of those?
Paris.
Huh?
Greece and Paris.
Greece and Paris. So,
no
we didn't get that
match.
one. We didn't get that one. All right, they get a little easier now. So, Layla, Tara, y'all are in this. Here we go. Name 3 popular brands. 3 popular brands. If you name 1, you get it.
3 brands.
And Alexis are on the board with 1 point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show your answers. Show your answers. We'll start here with you, Mason. We have Gucci. We have Gucci. Allison, did Allison write Gucci?
Nike and Sperry, so no point.
No Gucci. I like the Gucci,
Gucci.
though. Nike, okay. We get Nike.
Nike.
All right,
There's
and
a
Alexis
point.
get another one. And we got Layla down here with Nike and Adidas.
What was yours? Nike, crayon, and goldfish, so 1
She
point.
said crayons?
Crayons.
Crayon brand. Okay, all right. She went a different direction, but they get a point. So we have Alexis and Ann with 2. We have Tara and Layla with 1, and then Mason and Allison. We're cheering for you. All right, listen. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a little more personal because the point of tonight's game is we want you to really know each other. So we're gonna answer the question about the person over here. All right. So here in a minute, I'm gonna ask you a question, and you have to guess this person's whatever it is. And for you, you have to answer what your favorite whatever it is. You understand? All right, so the question is this. Turn the other way. Take your board with you, Alexis. All right. Name the person to the right. Favorite band. Favorite band.
Band. No, your partner. Yes.
Band, artist, solo artist, we don't care, just name it. Ann and Alexis with 2. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see the answers. Ann, starting with you this time. One Direction?
Oh, One Direction.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Wow.
3 points. She didn't know her. You didn't know your own band? Nope.
No answers.
No, you had your band. Your band, Mason. Queen. Do we have Queen?
Yes.
There you are. On the
All
board.
right.
I'm pretty
1
sure Ann
point.
and Alexis are taking this home, but we have a tie for second. So listen, last question. Last question. We're going to answer to the person to the left now, okay? The person to the left. So you guys have to guess their answer, and you're going to put your answer down. Face the opposite directions. And here's the thing. You get 3 choices, or however many, or 3. We'll limit it to 3. But you have to name 3 things that your partner on the left wanted to be when they grew up. 3 things as a child that they wanted to be when they grew up.
That they wanted to be when they were growing up.
3 things. If you get one of them, we will give you a point. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's up. All right, so here we go. We're asking about Allison. What did you put? A teacher and a mom. Do we have teacher and a mom?
We have teacher, counselor, and librarian. So
hey,
teacher.
we give a point for teacher though. All right, here we go for Ann. Alexis wanted to be a teacher and a doctor. Do we have that? Do y'all think they're cheating?
I feel like that.
I mean,
I'm
this
pretty
is
sure
pretty
you had
crazy.
something else down
This is
when
pretty
I saw it a while
crazy.
ago, but
You get 4 points out of 5 questions. Did you get all of them? Did you only have 4 questions? 100%? All right, Layla, what'd you put here? Physical therapist, a vet, or a teacher?
Physical therapist.
There we go. They get a point. They give it a point. Hey, give it up for them for tonight's game. You guys can have a seat. You can put the stuff right down here. And listen, Ann and Alexis takes the victory. And here's the thing. Listen, we want to play that game tonight because we wanted to show you something kind of cool, have a little fun in a social distance way. But we also wanted to prove a point, even though Ann and Alexis defied it, is it's really hard to know each other, right? We can all agree that it's really hard to have that one person who knows us, right? And my man Jason's going to come and talk about that in a little bit later. But right now, guys, stand on your feet. We're going to continue to have some fun. We're going to continue in worship. So let's stand up and let's worship together.
That was super fun, y'all. Y'all killed it. Good job. To the ones that won. All right. So we want to teach you a new song today. Is that okay? Yeah? You're down to learn a new song? All right, cool. All right. One or two people are kind of interested in learning a new song. We'll see about that. Who's ready to learn a new song? Nice. All right. So we want to teach you all the chorus of it, so you can sing it along. You know, like it'll take you 1, 2, 3 listens to like learn it, but at least we wanted to teach you a couple of words that you can sing along with us. So it goes like this. We'll sing it once, and then I'll tell you guys when you guys come in. All right? All right. So it goes like this. Right. So it goes. This is my testimony from dead to life. 'Cause grace rewrote my story. I'm justified by Jesus Christ the righteous. I'm justified. This is my testimony. This is my testimony. Isn't that awesome? So like our testimony in Jesus Christ is one of the most personal things that we have. So singing about our testimony that God took you from dead to life, you now can testify to others. And that's how we can share the gospel. It's just testifying how your experience and your testimony is. So here's how I want you guys to help us. When it says, and if we can get the lyrics, when it says, this is my testimony, I want you guys to scream, from dead to life. All right? Can you say that? From dead to life. 1, 2, 3, from dead to life. I didn't hear it. 1, 2, 3, from dead to life. Okay, and it says, because grace rewrote my story, and I want you guys to scream, I'll testify. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'll testify. 1, 2, 3. I'll testify. Nice. Because Jesus Christ, the righteous, I'll justify. So you'll say, I'm justified. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm justified. All right. And then you can sing along with us. This is my testimony. This is my testimony. We're going to try it one time, all right? And then we'll go. This is my testimony. Because grace rewrote my story. I'll testify. My Jesus Christ the righteous. I'll testify. This is my testimony. This is my testimony. Awesome. You guys did great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hands up. Come on. It goes like this. I saw Satan fall like lightning.
I saw darkness run for cover.
But the miracle
that I just can't get over. My name is registered in heaven.
Come on, hands up.
I believe in signs and wonders. I have resurrection power. Still the miracle that I just can't get over. My name is registered in heaven.
My praise.
My praise belongs to you forever.
Here we go. Come on, you guys know it.
This is my testimony from the heart. 'Cause grace rewrote my story. By Jesus Christ the righteous, I'm justified. This is my testimony. This grace rewrote my story. I'll testify that Jesus Christ the righteous. I'll testify. This is my testimony. This is my testimony.
Come on, if I'm not there, you're not done.
If I'm not dead, you're not done. Greater things are still to come. Oh, I believe. If I'm not dead, you're not done. Greater things are still to come. Oh, I believe. If I'm not dead, you're not done. Oh, greater things are still to come. Oh, I believe. If I'm not dead, you're not done. Greater things are still to come. Oh, I believe.
Come on, we believe this tonight.
This is my testimony from death to life.
Come on, sing it.
This grace rewrote my story. I'll testify by Jesus Christ the righteous. I'll testify. This is my testimony. This is my testimony. This is my testimony from death to life. This grace rewrote my story. I'll testify by Jesus Christ the righteous. I'll testify. This is my testimony. This is my testimony.
From dead tonight, now we're alive because of Him. Amen. Jesus, belong to you, God. Belong to you. Walking around these walls, I know by now but you have never failed me yet. Waiting for change to come, knowing the battles. Yes, you have, Lord, but you have never failed me yet. Promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands.
This is my confidence. Never
Me, yeah. He hasn't failed you yet. Amen. Do you believe that tonight? Amen. I know the night won't last. Your will could come to pass. My heart will sing your praise again. Jesus, you're still enough. Keep me within your love. Oh, my heart will sing your praise again. Come on, your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my God. yourself right now. Here we go. I've seen you move. Come on. I've seen you move. You move the mountains, and I believe. I see you do it again. You made a way when there was no way, and I believe. I see you do it again. I see you move. Come on, declare it. You move the mountains, and I believe. I see you do it again. You made a way when there was no way, and I believe. Come on. I see you do it again. I see you move. You move the mountains, and I believe. Come on, sing it. I see you do it again. You made a way when there was no way, and I believe. I see you do it again. I see you do it again. Come on, Lord, move in this place. Move in this house. We welcome you, Lord. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness. Come on, sing it. Your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You never fail. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness. Your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You never fail me yet. Never fail me yet. I'm gonna know if you can declare that today. 'Cause you've never failed me yet, Lord. And I'll never, never will forget. You've never failed me yet. Thank you, God, because we know that you never fail us. You never fail us. Thank you, Lord. You guys can have a seat.
Hi, I'm Caroline, and if you know me, you know I'm a runner. I like running because not only does it keep me in shape, but it also requires self-motivation and discipline that are also helpful in other areas of my life. You can't know me unless you know what matters to me. It's not just running, it's personal.
What's good, Valley View? I am so excited to be here tonight, just talking to you guys. If you guys don't know me, as Ryan said like 15 times earlier, my name is Jason, and some of you guys might call me Justin now. Like, I know a lot of you guys are calling me Justin. A lot of you guys are calling me Justin now. That is not my name, which I'm totally fine with you guys calling me Justin, but I just want to clarify that my name is Jason. So if you get confused and stuff, my name is Jason. So, like I said, I am super glad to be here. Like, being in the building is so awesome. Like, I was getting sad. Like, I was missing seeing all of you guys here in one time, like in the building. Like, Host Homes was dope. Like, I got to hang out with my boys, and we got to swim. We got to do everything that was fun. But Zoom conferences, boo, they were whack. Like, I never want to see Zoom conferences ever again. Knock on wood, we never have to do that. I just love being here with you guys and seeing like all the smiling masks that are here. Like, it's so awesome. And as you just saw on the screen, Caroline got up there and talked about what really matters to her. And yeah, shout out to Caroline. So what really matters to her is running. And she's like a really good runner. Well, I'm just kidding, Caroline. If we had somebody new, though, in the church, and I set him up over here, and Caroline was standing over there, and he would not come up to me and be like, man, Caroline looks like she is a great runner. He wouldn't just say that. He wouldn't say, man, she looks like she can run like no other. He would not say that. And no offense to Caroline, because she can really run. Like, she's staring at me. She came up to me last Sunday and was like, look at me, I won a race. Like, she came up to me like that. She showed me a photo, and I looked at it. Ryan was standing right there. I was like, Ryan, like, Caroline, you're the only one in this picture. You're the only one running this race. And she was like this across the finish line. I was like, Caroline, you're the only one running this race. Did you like race, you're by yourself and call yourself the winner? That's what I think she did. If you want to know the real story, you might want to talk to her after service. But she really, she's hating right now. She really is a great runner. But the point of the story is you can't just look at somebody and know everything about them. So when I figured out what I was going to be talking about today and knowing everything about somebody, I had this perfect story popping into my head. I was like, I cannot wait to tell this. And so as I start to get the story set up, I have a question that you guys can kind of think about. So my question for you guys is, have you ever had a friend or somebody like really close to you, you thought you knew everything about, and then all of a sudden you figure something out that you didn't know, and they like dropped a bomb on you, and you were like, bro, do I even know you? Like, what? Have you ever had a situation like that? Well, I'll tell you, I had something kind of similar. It was freshman year of high school. I am not going to tell you this guy's name because it's a crazy story, and you guys, I know y'all are going to try and find him on Facebook or something. I know how y'all are. But I'm not going to tell you his name, but we started hanging out freshman year of high school. He played baseball with me all 4 years of high school. And we had like math class, gym class together. We played baseball together. We hung out with him outside of school. I spent the night at his house all the time. The crazy thing, like, your parents are going to love this. Y'all might not understand it, but this dude, he had a water bed. Like, whoo, this thing was heated. It was jiggly. It was crazy. Like, I know none of you guys understand that, but your parents, if you go home and tell them, they're going to be like, man, he was living the life, all right? So, but that's not really the point of the story. The point of the story was I had this friend, and we knew everything about each other. And like 2 years into our relationship, like 2 years into our friendship, he comes to me and is like, yo, I bet you don't know this about me. I don't know how it really came up, but he was like, I bet you don't know this one thing about me. And I was like, dude, I know everything about you. I just spent the night at your house. We talk all the time. We're like really good friends. He's like, all right, I bet you don't know that I'm missing my big toe on my right foot. And I'm like, what? You're what? You're missing, how do you walk like in circles like this? Like, I feel like, don't your toes make you walk straight? That's what, I swear toes make you walk straight. You've never walked straight, like in a circle in your life. You show me you're missing your big toe right now. He steps back, pulls his foot out of his shoe, and reveals the missing toe. And I was like, I almost threw up. Like, not because it was nasty, but just because I was so shocked. My mind was blown. It was about to come out of my mouth. Like, I wasn't just shocked because, like I said, it wasn't nasty, but I knew this kid for so long. I knew this kid for at least 2 years at the time, but I still didn't know everything about him. That's what was the most shocking part to me. And the thing is, I bet you a lot of you guys can relate to this. I bet you a lot of you guys would say that nobody ever understands you fully. You don't know a single person that understands you fully, knows everything about you. There's only 2 people in this room I can see right now that would be able to say that, and that is Chris and Amber Aiden, because they are the precious couple. They are precious, and I'm sure they know everything about each other. Oh, it's all her. That's his wife. He's calling her out. But those are the only 2 people. I'm just kidding. This message doesn't really pertain to you guys. Sorry, but I'm just kidding. Those are the only 2 people. But all of you guys can agree that not a single person knows everything about you. And the thing is, we are made as humans to have somebody that knows everything about us. That's like how we're wired. That's why we have relationships. That's how we have friendships. That's why we have boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, and husbands. We are wired to have somebody that knows everything about us. And if we feel like we don't have a person that knows everything about us, we feel like we're misunderstood. We feel like we're alone. We feel like nobody cares about us. And the thing about that is, if we want to live a life like Jesus, we have to know what he says. So when thoughts like that get in our mind, we can get through it by looking at the Bible. If we go into the text in Philippians 2, if you have your Bible, open it up. If you have your phone with the Bible app, go to it. Philippians 2, 3-4 is going to be on the screen right there. It says, "Rather in humility, value others before yourselves, not looking at your own interest, but each of you at the interest of others." Now, I know that is super hard to do, because I know not a single one of you guys can just say, "Hey, I value every single person in this world over myself." I know I can't even hardly do it, maybe to 1 or 2 people. Like, just knowing my personality, it's so hard to do, and none of us can really do it. None of us can do it. So the fact that we, give me 1 second. The fact that we have this, and we're supposed to put others before ourselves, it's where Jesus starts this story. And we've been looking at the story of Zacchaeus last week, and through the next coming weeks, we're going to keep looking at the story of Zacchaeus. And it starts with the Jews. So the Jews were the first people to follow Jesus. They were what I call the OGs of following Jesus, all right? They were the OGs. And the OGs, they were like, yo, nobody can have Jesus but us. We're the only people that can follow Jesus. We're the only people that claim him. Nobody else can have him. And you know, Jesus, he obviously doesn't roll like that. Like, Jesus is like, yo, I'm not about that life. I want everybody to love me. But the Jews, they were like, no, Jesus, you're the only one. And that's where Zacchaeus comes into the story. So we talked about it last week. Ryan talked about it a lot. I'm going to kind of recap the story from last week. Jesus was walking down the road. And Jesus was walking down the road. He had a crowd of people around him. And as he had a crowd of people, I can't really picture like what a crowd of people walking down a road behind, like around somebody is. So I kind of like to personalize it. And I think of like a concert. Think of like this concert, and there's like this huge mosh pit. And there's like this one person in the middle getting thrown around, going hype right here. But I picture that as the big crowd around Jesus. I picture a big old mosh pit around Jesus. And outside of that mosh pit, as we talked about last week, was Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus could not get in to see Jesus. He wanted to see Jesus so badly. He could not get in. So basically what he does, he looks to the side and he's like, oh, dang, there's a big old tree right here. Let me just climb that. So he climbs up. He's like a little monkey real quick. He climbs up the tree and he's looking for Jesus. And Jesus looks up at him. Once he finds him, he's like, dude, that's a weird guy. No, he doesn't really say that. That's what I would think. But Jesus is like, man, Zacchaeus, get down here and invite me to your house. That's basically what he says. He says, get down here and invite me to your house so you can serve me dinner. Ryan talked about last week, he was like, man, that is so rude, which it really is if you think about it nowadays. But back in those times, if you got invited for dinner, that was like you were great friends. You were like the bestest of besties, all right? So if you were invited to dinner, you were best friends. And Jesus went to Zacchaeus and said, get down here and invite me for dinner. So we're going to see what Zacchaeus did. In Luke 9, it says, it's going to be on the screen. It said, so he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. Now, that is just one sentence, but it makes this whole story go round. Like, without that sentence, without 2 words in that sentence, this story isn't the same thing. I want you to see it says, so he came down at once. It doesn't say that he came down, and it doesn't just say he came down slowly. It doesn't say he watched each branch, he came down. It says he came down at once. I picture him trying to climb down as fast as he can, branches hitting him in the face and the arms. He might have fallen, thudded on the ground. We don't know. And then it says, and he welcomed him gladly. He welcomed Jesus gladly. Why did Zacchaeus welcome Jesus gladly? Well, we talked about it last week. Ryan brought up Zacchaeus was a tax collector. And tax collectors were not very liked in this day and age. Like, they were the most hated people because they had to put a fee on taxes so that they could make their own living. That's how they got paid. So if I put it in perspective, it would be like if Zacchaeus came to my house and I owed $100 in taxes. And he came up and was like, yo, you owe me $175 in taxes. I had to pay him. He pockets the $75 that I give him extra. That's how he made his living. And people thought they were thieves. They were stealing from the community. And they were usually pretty wealthy people. So nobody liked him. But the thing is, Jesus came up and saw him in the tree. And he said, Zacchaeus, get down. He knew his name. We talked about last week. He knew his name. But he didn't just know his name. He said, invite me over for dinner. I want to be a great friend. He looked at Zacchaeus, and like I said, he didn't just know his name, but he knew what Zacchaeus cared about. See, Zacchaeus is always the outcast. If you remember in the beginning of the story of Zacchaeus, there was a group huddled around Jesus, and Zacchaeus could not get in. He was like trying to look around, and nobody would let him in. He was the outcast of the group. But Jesus said, I don't care about that. I care about being your friend. And so Zacchaeus loved him for that. Zacchaeus cared. And we have to use the story of Zacchaeus. We have to use it as an example for our lives. If you think that nobody cares about you, if you think that you're alone, if you think that nobody knows enough about you to really even matter, just know that Zacchaeus felt the same way. He was so hated through the community, but Jesus still came in and told him he loved him. Just like he does for you guys. You can feel like the person that isn't loved by anybody. But Jesus shows by what he did for Zacchaeus that he loves each and every one. He doesn't just know your name. He doesn't just know your name. He doesn't just know any of our names, but he knows what we really care about. And he knows everything about us. So I want you guys to do 2 things for me. I need you guys to do 2 things for me this week. I need you guys to, number one, it's going to be on the screen. I need you to talk to Jesus about what matters to you. Talk to Jesus about what matters to you. When you have a friend that cares about what you care about, like Jesus cares about what you care about, you are going to tell them everything. Like, bro, I scored my first touchdown today. Like, bro, I drew this drawing and it is dope, isn't it? Like, yo, I made the band. I'm going to be on the field Friday nights under the big lights. Talk to Jesus about it. Don't be afraid to do that because Jesus wants to hear. He wants to be a part of what you care about. And secondly, I ask that you talk to others about what matters to them. Jesus cares about what matters to us, but we need to take that and care about what matters to others. We can't just be selfish and take what Jesus gives us and just leave it at that. You never know what people are going through. You never know what someone needs. If you see somebody, go up, say, hey, what do you like to do? I want to know. I see you. I care about you. Man, Jesus, he cared about Zacchaeus. So he cared about somebody that was an outcast. So he wants you to do the same. And he wants you to shine the light of Jesus. He wants you to shine that light on somebody else. Show the care that he shows you so that you can lead somebody else back to him. He wants you to do that. He wants you to do that. If you remember in that verse we talked about earlier, it says, in humanity, value others before yourselves. It's easy to think about ourselves. It's easy to think about ourselves all the time and think about the bad things, but can you value others like Jesus valued Zacchaeus? Can you value others like Jesus valued somebody that nobody cared about? Now, do you really know everything about your best friend or the people that are close to you? Because I thought I did. Like, I have my best friend, he has no toe. Like, it's crazy. But do you know everything about the people in your friend group? Do you know everything about the person that sits alone at the cafeteria table? Do you know everything about the bully in your school? Do you take the time to make it personal with them? I mean, Jesus took the time out of all these people gathered around him and made it personal with Zacchaeus up in the tree. So why can't we take our time and make it personal with somebody that might really need it? That's something I want to lay on you guys tonight. So next time you think it's not just a name, you're not just a name, I'm not just a name, but I am somebody that cares about something, and Jesus cares about that. You know, guys, it's personal. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you for letting us all gather here again together and just keeping us all safe through this. Lord, just let us continue to be able to do this, and I just pray that you open up some hearts that they value others over themselves most of the time, if not all the time. Lord, I just ask that you help us to care about what others care about, and that we know that you care about what we really care about. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
You guys can go ahead and stand up. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Yes, you have. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life for me. have been so, so good to me. Sing it to the Lord. In all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, He chases me down, fights till I leave tonight. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, till you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. It's nothing like your love, Lord. When I was so full, you still not far from me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, when I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. Yes, you did. Oh, my Father, you have been so, so kind to me. In all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, He chases me down, fights till I found leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Nothing like your love. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Here we go. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. Coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow now, there's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, He chases me down, fights till I found leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. We believe in love. His love is all over this place tonight. And I believe that. I believe that His love is all over this place tonight. His presence is all around us. In the Bible in Luke, it talks about The shepherd that lost that one and he left the 99 for that only one that was out. Sometimes we might feel like we're that one. Sometimes we might feel all alone. Sometimes we might feel like we're lost. But I'm telling you tonight that God is there for you. God is there for you, and he would never leave you. He would go and find you wherever you are. So if you feel sometimes like you're that one that is lost, that one that is not right with God, I want to tell you that you have an opportunity. If not tonight, talk to your leaders after in your small group, but you have an opportunity to come back to that pack, to feel like you're back in the right place. So as we sing this one more time, I just want you to lift up your hands and feel it and sing it to God. Cause there's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. Can you believe that? There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Come on. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No matter what happens, he's always gonna be there for you. And lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Come on, sing it with all you have. Come on. Shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. You know the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Hey, listen, before we dismiss here in a little bit, we're going to dismiss into small groups. But before we do that, I want to bring something to your attention. Hopefully you guys know this, but this last Sunday, we started a new series on Sunday morning called Nehemiah Rise and Build. And it's a really cool series. So what we're doing through this month is we're trying to do something unique where every single hour for the month of October, 31 days, we are praying for our church. And we're praying for our church. We're praying for God's favor upon our church. We're praying for God to use us as a light into the community. We're praying for God to do that. And it's the real story, and I won't preach the whole thing to you, but you can come Sunday and learn more about the story of Nehemiah. But as Nehemiah, his whole goal is to build the wall. And one of the things that's really cool, especially for you guys in student ministry, is this is also a prayer that we want for our student ministries, for God's favor upon our student ministry, for us to be a light to all the students in every one of your schools and all that, for God to bring people, for us to be effective, all those things. But when Nehemiah was building the wall, the one thing he didn't do is he didn't go to all the old people. He didn't go to all the old people and say, hey, why don't you build the wall back? He went to every single person, children, students, adults, everybody built the wall back. So one of the things we want to do is this. We are having you sign up for 31 days of prayer. You may have seen it on the wall as you come out. And here's how you do that. If you want to do that, here's how you're going to do it. You're going to grab a brick like this. It's got like a little brick. It's got a little piece right here you can rip off and you can keep. And it's a reminder of when you're going to pray. We're going to send you like a little outline. You're like, hey, I don't know what to pray. Listen, we got you an outline. There's things that you can pray for during that hour. And at the same time, you're going to put your name right here and you're going to fill it out. And you're going to drop it in a basket out there. And you're going to write your name really big right here. And you're going to stick it on the wall, okay? So listen, if you have questions about that, you can go see my man Brayden out here. Miss Megan is out there too, and you can get them. They will fill out any or answer any questions you have. Listen, this should not just be an adult thing. This should be an every single person thing. And listen, there's nothing more powerful than when all the people of the church, children, students, and adults start praying. And maybe this is something. Where's my 8th grade girls at? Oh, like 4 of you. Glad. I mean, y'all are so excited to be 8th grade girls. Good job, Miss Sue. Listen, Here's something they're doing really cool. This Sunday after church, they took the spot directly after church, and they're going to pray together for their small group. Their whole small group's going to look and say, hey, we're going to meet together and we're going to pray. Maybe that's something you want to do. Listen, this should be something we do as groups, but should also be something that you sign up for. So you're willing to pray. Listen, I have October 5th, Monday, from 3 to 4 p.m. If anybody wants it, meet me right here. I will give it to you, and we'll put your name on the wall. You guys are dismissed. Go ahead, sign up for the wall. Do this before you go to small groups because it will be shut down by the time you're out. We love you. Peace out, A-Town. We'll see you later.
Bring on the heavy metal. I got a power living in me that will never settle. Never leave, never forsake. I'ma bleed, never break. I'ma die, come back with the keys to the safe. Got a piece hidden deep, so the things that I face can't erase. God's ink, way clean with the paint, and I'm stained in it when the pain hit me. I would stand anything that you bring to me. The letter tell me what I can't do faithfully. The letter tell me what I can't do faithfully. The letter tell me what I can't do faithfully. I'm coming back from the dead. What you saying to me? I can't do.
I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do.